The boutique was pristine. White marble floors gleamed under soft lighting. Gentle classical music played from hidden speakers, and the air carried the faint, luxurious scent of imported perfume. Jordan, a seasoned engineer in his 40s with tired eyes and calloused hands, stepped inside. He wasn't used to places like this. Most days he wore a hard hat and boots, but today he wore his best blazer, freshly ironed shirt, and shoes polished until they shone. It was his wife's birthday soon, and he wanted to get her something meaningful, something that showed how much he appreciated her patience, her strength, and her belief in him when contracts fell through and bills piled up. He looked around the boutique, taking in the displays of sparkling jewelry, silk scarves, and designer handbags. Behind the counter stood Lisa, the store manager, a woman in her 50s with platinum blonde hair, an expensive watch on her wrist, and a face that rarely cracked a genuine smile. Her sharp eyes rose from her phone as Jordan approached, locking on his hands first, rough from work, then his shoes, then his face. Her smile was tight, almost forced. "Do you have an appointment?" she asked, her tone clipped. "I wasn't aware I needed one," Jordan replied, still polite. "We usually serve clients by appointment only," she said, her eyes narrowing slightly. "It helps us manage our time more efficiently." Jordan nodded, understanding the unspoken implication, but choosing grace. "I won't take long. I just wanted to look for a bracelet. Something simple and elegant, my wife's style." Lisa gave a half-hearted gesture toward the jewelry section. "Just so you know, our pieces are premium. Prices may not be what you're used to." The words hit like a slap, but Jordan stayed composed. He walked to the display, pretending not to feel her eyes on him like a weight. A couple nearby glanced at him and then quickly looked away. Jordan studied a row of delicate gold bracelets, each shimmering under the lights. One in particular caught his eye, a thin gold band with a small emerald at the center. "This one's lovely," he said. "May I see it up close?" Lisa hesitated, then retrieved the bracelet with gloved hands, her movements unnecessarily cautious. "It's from an exclusive collection, very high-end," she added pointedly. "That's fine," Jordan replied. "May I hold it?" She gave it to him, watching closely. He admired it, imagining the way it would look on his wife's wrist, the surprise in her eyes, maybe even a tear. But Lisa's next words broke the moment. "Are you sure this is in your price range?" Jordan's stomach turned. He could feel the heat rising in his chest, but he smiled tightly. "I'll let you know once I decide." She stiffened. "Actually," she said, voice cool, "we try not to let people browse too long. It disrupts the experience for our regular clients." Jordan's patience was wearing thin. "I didn't realize my presence was disruptive. I'm here to shop, not loiter." Lisa's tone sharpened. "It's not personal, sir. It's just policy." Jordan looked around. The couple continued to browse undisturbed. A young woman tried on scarves. No one else was being rushed. "Is there a problem?" he asked. "Because I haven't done anything wrong." "Sir," Lisa snapped, "if you don't leave, I'll call security." "Call them," Jordan said quietly. "I'm not leaving just because you don't like how I look." The store grew tense. Customers paused, watching. Lisa pulled out her phone and dialed loudly, giving a dramatic version of the events. Within minutes, a uniformed security guard entered, scanning the scene with uncertainty. Before anything else could unfold, a commanding voice cut through the air. "What is going on here?" All heads turned. A tall man in a tailored navy suit walked in, Mr. Wells, the boutique's owner. His salt and pepper hair and firm posture commanded respect. Lisa's entire demeanor shifted. "Mr. Wells, I didn't expect you today," she said nervously. "Clearly," he replied coldly. "Why is this man being treated like a threat in my store?" Lisa stammered, trying to explain, but Mr. Wells raised a hand to silence her. He turned to Jordan. "Sir, I apologize deeply for this unacceptable behavior. This is not how we treat our customers." "I just wanted to buy something for my wife," Jordan said, the pain barely hidden in his voice. "That's all." Mr. Wells looked furious, not at Jordan but at the situation. "And you still will, on the house. Anything you choose today is my gift to her for what she's done for you and for what you've endured here. Lisa, my office, now." Lisa's face paled as she disappeared into the back. The store remained quiet as Mr. Wells personally helped Jordan choose the bracelet, treating him with dignity and warmth. At checkout, Jordan placed a hand over the counter. "Thank you," he said simply, "not just for the gift, but for seeing me." Mr. Wells nodded. "Respect isn't earned by appearances. It's owed by default." Jordan walked out of the boutique with the gift in hand and his head held high, not just because he got the bracelet, but because someone finally stood up and said what needed to be said. Dignity isn't a luxury, it's a right. Thank you for watching this episode of the Story Hub. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell icon to stay updated with our latest stories. See you next time.